So hey guys, what's up? It's your favorite cousin. Y'all already know I'm back with another video, and hopefully you enjoyed yourself yesterday. You spent time with people who appreciate you, okay, and not people you have to put in their place. Not just saying, but no, I hope you I really hope you enjoyed yourself yesterday. And now that that's over, let's get back to the topic. Okay, so in today's video I want to talk about how these so many people, or the people who doubted you, okay, now let's not say so many people. We gonna put a name on it, but we ain't gonna put a name on it, but you know what I mean. But the people who doubted you are living in regret now. And what I mean by that is, you, because of your love and because of the kind person who you are, and not saying that you're perfect, because none of us are perfect, okay, but what I am saying is, when you are doing something, whether it's personal, business wise, work, whatever you got going on, you put your all into it. And when you do that, you come across people who may mistake you as being like gullible, like mistake you as being like, oh, I can do whatever to this person gonna always be here, or I can run over this person, or whatever. You got people comfortable with playing in your face, okay? So now that you have stopped it, now you put an end to it, now that you stood up for yourself, something that they didn't think you could ever do, now you have them like, wow, I really messed up. And a lot of people are living in regret of how they treated you, what they did to you. And people like that, they normally have these egos to where they can't come to you and say I'm sorry, or they can't recognize that they did wrong, or they can't, you know what I mean? But you're not like that. You're a different person. So if you did something wrong, you don't have a problem with saying, hey, I made a mistake, I did something wrong, I apologize. Your ego is not so high up here to where you feel like you just don't, it's nothing, you just so perfect, you know what I mean? But that's neither here or there. But a lot of people are regretting how they treated you, and they can't come back, or they won't come back because of their ego. But you have moved on with your life. You don't need closure. You don't need to hear you sorry. If they do, of course you'll accept it, because guess what? You're not holding grudges, or, you don't think that you didn't do anything wrong or anything like that. But you said your piece and you moved on with your life. And a lot of people are regretting how they treated you, and they didn't think that you were going to be in a position you're in today. And that's why I always believe, like, you can't treat people any type of way, because you don't know what God is doing on the inside. You don't know what God is working on with these people. You don't know what they have going on. People be so quick to count you out, or to say that you, or position you, or claim that you're going to be in this position for the rest of your life. And then it's like, surprise, surprise. You know what I mean? Like, no. And then you remember that. You don't hold on to that hurt. You don't hold on to that pain, because you are on a whole nother level. You're flourishing in life. You're happy. You have peace. You have people around you that genuinely care for you, and you genuinely care for them. It's not a competition. It's not, you know what I mean, like animosity. You showed up as yourself in the world, and that is how God begins to bless your life. But people are in so much regret. Well, let them be in regret. That's their fault. And hopefully that, as moving forward, they don't deal with people, or next time God placed a good person into their lives, hopefully they don't take advantage of that person, or, think they're bigger than a program, or, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully that you have humbled them to let them know that, hey, where you saw me 5 years ago is not where I'm going to be 10 years from now. Where the problems I used to have, I don't have those problems anymore. Now, I may have new problems, okay, but I don't have those problems anymore. So, just love on yourself, do the work, take time for yourself, build that relationship with God, like I always try to tell you guys, and just become a better version of yourself. And all you have to do is show up as yourself in the world, and people that do not have alternative motives or anything like that. They're going to accept and love you, okay, for who you are, because it's just you. Be your genuine self. And those who missed out on you because you were at this low point in your life, or because you didn't have as much knowledge that you have now, or, you know, maybe you were just going through a hard time, whatever the case may be, instead of them kicking you, instead of them, you know, God bringing them into your life for a reason. And not saying that people have to do something for you, but just encouraging words, or, you know, don't treat you like what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people are in regret now because they know they did wrong, and they know that that version of you is completely gone. She's gone. He's gone. That person is no longer with us. You know what I mean? That broken down version of you. And now you love yourself. You know, you have done the work. You're continuously doing the work, and they see the progress, and they like, dang, if I would have just held on, if I would have just, you know. But sometimes it'd be too late, and sometimes it's not. That's between you, God, and that person. You know, we all go through things in life, and we learn, and some people can come back to us, you know, and we can rebuild those relationships from a different perspective instead of from a broken person. And then other people just lost their chance. So, I mean, it is what it is. So make sure you don't lose your chance, and make sure you don't treat people how you were treated. But I know that, because why we even talking about you, because I already know that you're not even like that. Okay, I already know you're not like that. But anyway, I love you guys, and thank you for watching the video, and thank you for being here with me. And I really, 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 really appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next video.